A very good morning, children. Welcome to your maths class. So today we are going to continue to learn in the chapter decimals. Okay. So in our previous classes we had learned the idea of the tenth of a decimal, right? So what did that mean? It meant that if you have a number 2.5, then 2 is the whole number that has the ones place, and 5 had the 10th place, right? So today we are going to learn the concept of the hundredth of a decimal and also the place value table of the hundredth. Okay, so before starting, let me assume that the length of your room is 4 meters and 15 centimeter. Okay, 4 meters and 15 centimeter. If you have to write the entire length, okay, suppose the length of your room. Okay, so you have to write the entire thing in meters. Okay, so I know that 15 centimeter, sorry, I know that 1 centimeter is 1/100th of a meter, right? Because centimeter is smaller, meter is larger. So 1 centimeter is 1/100th of a meter. So 15 centimeter will be equal to 15 by 100 meter, right? So this 1 by 100 can also be written as 0.15. Okay, children? So if anything, any number, suppose let me take 25. Okay, if there is a 25 by 100, what can I write? I can write it as 0.25. Okay, and this is the 100th place of a number. All right. Okay, so we can say that this 2 is in the 10th place, right? You remember 10th, and this 5 is in the 100th. Is in the 100th place value. Okay, so we can say that any fraction, all right, in any decimal point, this is your whole number, this 1 is in your 10th place, and this 5 is in your 100th place. Okay, children? All right, children. So as you can see, I have drawn something on the board. Okay, so in the first board, I had this rectangular structure which is divided into 10 parts. Okay, so the concept of 10th is that if I shade 1, 2, 3, okay, I have shaded three vertical bars of 10 bars. So what does it mean? That the part shaded is 3 by 10. So in the concept of 10th, 3 by 10, if this is your fraction form. Okay, this is your fraction form, which in the decimal form can be written as 0.3. Okay, this is your decimal form. Okay, but in the 100th concept, what we are actually doing is, suppose we have a rectangle that is divided into 10 small little, sorry, into 10 vertical stripes and 10 horizontal stripes. So we have 100 small little boxes. Okay, now if I want to shade, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, all right. So children, in the 100th rectangle, you can see that there are 100 small little squares, and of those I have shaded 1, 2, 3, 4, 40, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 44, 45. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I have 46 of, I have colored or shaded 46 of the 100 small little squares. So this is the one that I can say it in fraction, right? Okay, so in the fractional form, I can say that I had 100 small little squares, I had 100 parts, and of the 100 parts I have taken, I have taken 46 of, I have shaded 46 of those. So that in the decimal form will be written as 0.46. Okay, In the decimal form, you can write it as 0.46. Basically, what you are doing, children, that anything under you have 46 in the numerator, 100 in the denominator, you will push the decimal point two places before that. Okay, you push the decimal point 2 places before that. Now suppose, okay, suppose I had only shaded, okay, I have to, okay, suppose I had only shaded 5. Let me just assume, okay, I'm not doing that because I have to rub that all off. Suppose I had shaded 5 of the 100 blocks. Okay, so if I had shaded 5 of the 100 blocks, what I will do is I only had 5 in the 100 place. In the 10th place I have nothing because there is only 5. So I am pushing this 100 2 points after the decimal sign, so I can write it as 0.05 as decimal. Okay, okay, 5 by 100 can be written as 0.05 as a decimal. Alright children, I hope this is clear to you. Okay, now let us do something. Now let us give the place value of different numbers. Okay, suppose you have a number. Let me take exercise 5. Alright children, now I want you to go to exercise 8.2, page 174. Please see question number 3. Okay, I will explain the process as we do the problem. Okay, so in question number 3, you have to write the following decimals in the place value table. Okay, so in the place value table, in the first place, what do you have? Generally, let me write hundreds. Okay, generally in place values we have hundreds. Okay, we also have thousands, but I'm not writing that. Then tens and then ones. Okay, these are your whole numbers. And after that, what do we have? The new ones that we have learned is tenth, that is after the decimal point. Okay, this is made, let this be your decimal point. After the decimal point, what do we have? We have tenth, and now we have learned a new thing called 100. Right? We have learned a new thing called 100th. Now see children, in question number 3a, you have 0.29, right? So in your whole numbers, in the digits before the decimal point, you do not have anything. So in the hundreds place, you can say that it is 0. In the tens place also you have 0. Ones place also 0. These do not exist, right? So right after the decimal point you have 2. So in the 10th place you can write 2, and in the 100th place, that is 2 places after the decimal point, you have 9. So in the 100th place you can write 9. Okay. So similarly, let us take number B. Okay. Question number B. In question number B, you have 2.08. 2.08. Okay. So you can see that right before the decimal point is your ones place, right? So in the ones place you have 2. Right after the decimal place is your 10th place. So in the 10th place you can say you have 0, and in the 100th place, that is your last point, you have 8. So you can say in the 100th place you have 8. Okay. Alright. Similarly, you can say, let me take question number D. Okay. Let me take question number D now. In question number D, we have 148.32. We have 148.32, right? So you can see that in the ones place, before the decimal digit, in the ones place you have 8, right before that you have 4, right before that you have 1, right? And in the 10th place you have 3, and after that you have 2. Okay children? Alright. So I hope you can now write any decimal in its place value table. Okay children, I hope that it is clear, and if you have any problems, please get back to me. I'll see you in the next class. Thank you.